The first time I met Elvis Presley was in Nashville, Tennessee at RCA Studios. Studio B, we were called in, the Imperial group was called in to back him on the How Great Thou Art album, which was the only Grammy Award album he had at that time, I think. And I was anxious to meet him. I'd never seen him, a lot of publicity about his life. And we were called in at 6 o'clock and we all showed up on time. And about 2 hours later, he come walking in the room and he stopped and he took his sunglasses off and looked around. And all the executives from RCA were there and everybody was very delighted to be on the session. He walked by everybody, went into the control room where I was sitting in a chair in the corner. He walked over and he gave me his hand and he said, "Armond, I'm glad you're here." He said, "I don't know about tomorrow." And it was a song I'd sing as a gospel singer. And I was very impressed that he even knew my name. I went to Memphis at his house and we raced golf carts around late at night with big beams of light off the golf cart. That was fun. His setup for his slot car racing we did, and that was a lot of fun. We'd go to movies when everybody was. Those kind of things are very impressive to a man who's never experienced those kind of things. But I remember he's very personable. If he liked you a lot. And he felt he was building a team of people that were the best in the business for his show. And so I counted it an honor that he would include me in that roster of people. We were in Las Vegas at the International Hotel practicing. And we practiced a full month before we ever stood on stage. And I remember all the singers were on one section and the rhythm section was in another area. He was in the middle with a microphone, and in the middle of the rehearsal, he just stopped and stomped his foot. He said, "I don't know what's wrong with you people." And he stomped out the door. He said, "Armond, come out here." And I walked out the door and I said, "Boy, what's going on?" He said, "I scared them, didn't I?" So that was his way of having fun and joking. And I thought, he's just a fun guy. I was lucky enough to be on Suspicious Minds and a lot of the big hits he had, and that was fun. So the private traveling in his private jet was a very neat thing. I remember we flew into Houston to do a personal engagement. I was sitting up in the front with the pilots on a big, huge plane, I think 727. And I said, "Who else would get to do this? Sit up here like this and be treated like this?" I said, "I am a blessed man." And I think I had a great relation. Even after my time with him was over, he would call me on my birthday to see how I was doing. So he was he meant a lot to me because I know he had a real gift, especially in gospel music when he would sing it. It was really precious.